So on a rare occasion, a budget streaming option gear turns up in my inbox. And on a very, very rare occasion, they completely blow me away. So this is a Ulanzi D200H. It's a 13-button dock with a screen on the bottom right-hand side, and in a general sense is meant to boost your productivity with one-button clicks across a range of different pieces of software or streaming. For those that may not be able to splash out on the usual competitors such as Elgato or AverMedia, this actually comes in at a price point of $73.50 at the time of this video. However, at the full price it's usually around about the $90 mark. It's 154mm in length with a depth of 90mm and stands at a height of 50mm. It supports both Windows and Mac OS, and there are a couple of extras that I was very surprised about. So what do you get in the box? You get the dock itself, a cable for hooking it up to your computer with a couple of instructions, and that's all there is to it. The build itself feels very sturdy. The buttons, however, although they're not as rounded as what you find on an Elgato Stream Deck, they're still very easily accessible, and you will have no problem if you're not looking at the dock to find out exactly where you are. The double length button on the bottom right hand side actually acts as a screen, and you can rotate it between either a background image, the time, or the very handy fact of being able to pull through your CPU, GPU, and RAM usage on your computer. This is what I personally have it stuck on at all times pretty much. Now onto the bonus feature that I was very surprised about when taking this thing out of the box. It actually acts as a USB hub, meaning that instead of having to get into the back of your computer to unplug and plug things in, such as peripherals, charging mobile phones, or even a card reader, you're able to do that now on your desktop. It features 3 connections on the back and 2 on the side. The 3 on the back is USB Type A and 2 USB-C connections, one with fast charging, and on the right hand side you're going to find a Type A and a USB-C as well. On the left hand side of the dock though, you then have a card reader, which both supports micro SD and normal SD cards as well. And let me tell you something, I've been using that a lot from this very camera. Now onto the software. When first plugging in the D200H, I was met with a firmware upgrade from the Ulanzi Studio, and it went off without a hitch, no complications at all, and very little wait time. If you've ever used something similar before, like the Elgato Stream Deck, or seen footage of this as well, you're going to feel very at home in this piece of software. It features all the well-known apps that you can control, such as OBS, Twitch, YouTube, Adobe Suite, DaVinci, Affinity Suite, and many more, such as being able to actually control your Ulanzi lights from this very dock. As well as custom icons that you can easily add at a click of a button, and on top of that you can set up profiles to be loaded up when your application of choice is actually in focus. I use this for Affinity Studio, DaVinci Resolve, and even Microsoft Visual Code. The only downside of this being a budget option, not being very well known across the landscape of things for developers, is that as an OBS power user, I'm kind of missing some big features and plugins from people such as Bar Raider. However, if you are just simply wanting to change scenes, wanting to start and stop stream, start and stop recording, look at your Twitch stats, be able to clip your stream and everything, this is still going to be a solid option for you. So what do I make of the D200H? Well, the build quality out of this thing is absolutely solid. The software feels very familiar and makes me feel right at home using this off the bat. The only kind of downsides I've found is basically the button presses sometimes do not fully register, especially if you're not clicking right into the middle of them. The other thing too I found is basically the depth of the buttons and the angle of the dock itself. It's not very clear in terms of if it's far away from you. You have to kind of position it a lot closer to you than what you would have to do with other competitors to be able to see what information is on the screen. Especially the fact is stuff like your Twitch account, your Twitch follows and everything too, they will come up at the bottom of the icons. You can place them at the very top, but most people would like to have them at the bottom, and you can't actually see that from a distance. Now, if Ulanzi supplied basically a stand that would prop it up, that would be 100 times more useful. I know this is how Elgato used to do it with the Stream Deck version 1, and I've even propped it up on that and it looks amazing, so I may possibly even see if I can get a second-hand version of one of these as well. What I don't understand is the fact is that the other brother of this, the D200, is much more raised up and you can see a lot more on the dock itself. I just wish they'd given this a little bit more thought in just giving you an extra stand to be able to prop it up, because you are set in stone of exactly how tall and the angle it is showing to you. The USB hub has worked without a hitch, the SD card reader works as intended, and even has the spring action inside of it as well for locking it in and taking it out, which is a very nice professional touch. But overall, I probably won't be using this for my live streaming ventures, and if anything, I'm going to be using it as a productivity horse. And like basically, I've been using it for DaVinci Resolve, Visual Studio Code, and Affinity Photo as well, because the quick actions on the dock are very helpful. Even then too, I also use it for the playback on my music, so I can start, stop, skip tracks as needed, and I don't have to look at shortcuts on my keyboard for this, as I use a 60%. If it did have the features from Bar Raider to make a much more big powerhouse for OBS, I would be considering to using this on my streaming PC, but since I've got the Stream Deck already and I've got everything powered into that, I will keep the way things are for now. However, if you are someone that is just needing a simple scene switcher, source switcher, record, go live and whatnot, and take clips from your Twitch or anything, this is very much for you. There's no reason why you wouldn't have to shell out for the Elgato Stream Deck. This has got a lot of features of that already built into it. So for the price point of $73.50, you'd be nuts not to go for this thing. But anyways guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know what you think about the D200H down in the comments below, if this is something you would like to try out yourself, if you think it's a damn good deal, especially with USB hub integrated as well. I'd like to know. But if you liked the video, don't forget to like it. If you want to subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, please do so. But until the next one, I'll catch you then. See ya.